Here basically whatever you see, this is the GUI mode. I have opened that particular GUI mode. Okay, and in that particular GUI mode I have using this execute script tab, and in that particular script tab I have chosen the data preparation. The data preparation file contains whatever the required libraries which we need, and whatever the files for the article file which we need. Everything is defined here, so it will take some time to load all the file up to the initial design. So it will take some time. Meanwhile, you can skip the video. Okay, and for my side it will take some time. Okay, one thing I can do, here is the data preparation.tcl. So what it contains, let's check discussion now. So first line, it contains the sourcing of the common setup.tcl. The common setup.tcl file contains all the libraries whatever we required for this. Here we are going to use the 14 nanometer technology. Okay, so here the design reference path, the first line is the set design, and the that particular things, if you want to keep this or not, it's your choice. Okay, so the main line is here. So set design reference path, that is whatever the reference path we have given, and here the technology file path, it is already given. So all the file path declaration is here. After that, this is not necessary here. Okay, so whatever the search path and which library we want to use, that particular search path is also given. If you want to use the clock gating, so these are the library files which are going to use this file. Alright, so in this particular common setup, you find out that all the libraries which are going to required is presented here, and that particular library accessing is now fed to the data preparation by using the source. And after sourcing the library files, we need to link the library file, target library file. We need to create the library blocks, right? Creating the library of the blocks. So whatever the required library we want, it is just taking. So for the link library, we can say that actually I miss. Uh, okay, so link library is here, and target library, and create lib. So here one library folder is created, and in that particular library folder all the required technology library and all the required reference library, even the NDM library, is all there. Apart from library declaration and setting up with the library, or we can say the analysis of the library, our first step is to read the netlist. Here chip top is there, so I'm going to read the netlist with the chip top, and here is also another thing is there. Suppose set current design, so chip top is our current design, and everything is like that. So yeah, and this all is not so important right now. So you can see that whatever attributes we want, everything is here. Okay, yeah, constraint file also. For the constraint file, MCMM, so multi corner multi-mode TCL. So what is in that, we can see here. Okay, so all the constraint which is defined in the chip doc is given here, and the parasitic files and everything, whatever you want, according to our design constraint, we can give the constraints here. Alright, so these all things you can find out. Okay, apart from this, we can go to the our main task. Okay, so here it is the first step. So here we are not going to use any kind of a script right now. Alright, so this is our main design. It's basically a restore algorithm design. Alright, in that particular design, actually for this I have used another script. This is not a script. The modified script is there. Here restore algorithm is defined. Okay, so you can see that the netlist is different and everything. If you want to change the read very long name, so you can, yeah, either you can do this by here, or you can do this by here, reading the something. So it's your choice, whatever you want. All right. So here we are. Initially, we can say that it's the initial design phase. Here, only the blocks are there, whatever the standard cells are there. Here, the standard cells, pins, and ports are there. And here is the blocking area, right? So, first of the task is over. We can go whatever the flow, then we can also use the help page and man pages is there. Here all the things are there. If you want to use some command like add buffer, so how to add buffer, and what are the parameters required for add buffer, all the things are there. Suppose inverter pair, we want to add only the inverter pairs, like that. All right. And if you want some example, then we can go through the examples like add buffer here, even that cell number, even port inside library cell. This, suppose it will be added like that. Okay. So all the required documentation is here inside the ICC tool. And suppose if you want to know, search, directly search. Suppose I want to search the D rate, how to uh, set the D rate. So suppose we can get the, yeah, D rate. For the D rate also, we have the timing D rate. Set timing D rate. So how to set this thing? So we can also read the things like late D rate option, early D rate option. Okay. And cell delay, cell check, net delay, everything is there. And how to integrate this into our main design. So we have some examples like here, like set timing D rate early 0.7, and why it is basically there. So and yeah, and that particular that example help us to create the script file also by our manually. So we are not going to focus only on these things, but for the information purpose, I'm going to share these things. All right. So you can see that, yeah, here D rate also, you can see that that particular D rate is applicable for all the cells and net. Okay, likewise in your design concept you have to decide. And if you want to know the floor plan, yeah, suppose some floor plan option is there, so floor plan rules, check, copy, all the commands data you will find here. So suppose your help is also there, so here all the things you want, you can read here. Okay. Okay, then let's focus our first step. So our first task is yeah, our create block is done. Okay, in the create block also the create the design, so all the library files, reference site, whatever written in the script file you can write here. So read hierarchical verilog file, so read verilog file is there, I have directly given. Okay, then so everything is like here read files is not, you can see that particular thing. Suppose this, right, this line in the uh, data preparation. Yeah, so that particular script is met by doing some actions in that particular ICC2. You can see that if you want to create some dev files, and also here is. So create design part is done. After the create design, uh, we'll focus on the another task. The second number task is the design planning. In the design planning, there are various things. Alright, so I'm not going to look everything, I'm going to look only for the required things. Suppose floor plan initialization overview is also there. If you want to know what are the flows are there, like floor plan initialization, wire bond input output, flip chip, and everything is there, everything is written. So yeah, first step is the floor plan initialization. I directly go there. Sorry. And here core utilization is 0.7, but I am going to change it 0.5. Yeah, likewise. And if you want to change the shape, then you can shape it. Suppose I'm going to change it as U shape. All right, orientation north. Okay, it's good. So suppose U shape, and A B C D E sides, so one, suppose I take one, and suppose here is one. Basically I did this. Suppose preview I want to see. All right, here it's not showing like that. All right, it's okay. So, and the cleaning and placements, all the things are there, but if you want to add something new, that yeah, but it's the basic things. Okay, all right. So I just apply these things, but before applying this thing I had to make sure that yeah, everything is set, right? Okay, everything is set, so I am going to apply this. Though array encoder cannot create a die boundary with core offset value. Okay, 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 I need to change this. Okay, 5 is good. No, no, 5 is not good. I said by default 7, 36 is good. Alright then. And rectangle is only good. So 1 and 1. Maybe some issues here. Else if is good. 1. Let's try. Yeah, that's good. Now we can see that the else price. So you can use one command, shape underscore blocks. That will basically save your design. If it is required, then all the if you have the macros, then all the macros will be placed accordingly. All the keep up pointing, everything is there. So yeah, and go for the next step. If you have some input output ring guide corners, so you can add this accordingly. You can add. Okay, so I'm not looking for this. Floor plan population is also there. This thing, but these are the things. If you want something accordingly, you do this accordingly your specification. So not wasting the time, I'm directly going with the some important things. So yeah, suppose I yeah, power planning is also there. Okay, all right. So I'm directly go with some special key points. Suppose I want to place the pins first of all, so I don't need to go directly for the command. I can see it. First I want to place the pins, and then after that placing the pin I want to make the power plan. Okay, so yeah, okay, first thing first. Okay, so I'm going to find it. Yeah, place pins is here. So I want to place only the ports here. Okay, self. Yeah, it will done automatically. Yeah, you can see that. Yeah, pins are placed accordingly, and after that I want to create the power plan. So yeah, PG mesh layer 1 also okay. Yeah, and by default we can do if you want to make some changes, then you can. All right. Yeah, okay, here is not ring pattern is here. Switch alignment of strategy you want to change. Yeah, everything is here. Directly I want to go the basic and default one. So yeah, rule name is rule. Yeah, in this part also I need to go every step, so it will take much time. So for this I'm thinking that I need to go for the script. Okay, let's try what extent we can do. Okay, suppose PG name is there. If you want to go some layers, so suppose here layer is one. Okay, yeah, apply that. Okay, all right. Sorry. If you want to make the some standard cell pattern, then you can, or otherwise, yeah. But I'll try to do. Okay, ring pattern is there. All right. Yeah, layer name, channel pattern, everything is here. Hmm. Yeah, let's check it. Check it. Okay, I'm not going to do this thing. Takes a lot of time, and yeah. Okay. So for the time being, I'm going to use the constraint files for this. So before doing this, just save the block. Okay, you can do this by here also. save block, the same thing, save as floor plan. Alright, like this you have to see. Suppose it changed, right? Now I'm going to use save script here. Alright, execute a script, and power plan script I have. I directly do this by saving the time. All the things, yeah, directly you can see that in the power planning, all the things, yeah, everything is there. Now it's good. Alright, and after that you can change something if you want accordingly your design, but yeah, this thing is done. So now we can save like that, save as, and power. Alright, alright, now let's go to the different section. It is a custom routing. If you want, then do. Suppose I want, then I'll do. Okay, then the next step, if you want to set up, then you can do. I'm not going to set anything, so it will not impact much things. All right. The next thing is timing. If you want to check the good and best parameters, you can do. You can apply these things. Suppose I applied this best parameter fast slow. Yeah, I want to do it. Yeah. Suppose this thing. Accordingly, your design constraint you can do. Suppose you want to make some corners. Suppose fast corner I want to use it. All right, like that. Last, you can use this also. Analysis timing window is there, so prime time will be open, and you can check whatever the violations are there. So yeah, previously we can see that some violations already there. Alright, you want to make some changes before doing the placement, then you can do. Alright, okay. So not going waste your time so much. I'm just going to show you how you can do. So basic steps is the placement. Okay, major steps. So here, if you want to change some placement, blockage, create foundation, everything, suppose keep out one thing, but we don't have the mechanism. Yeah, so we don't need it. So first we need to check it our design is capable for the placement or not. So yeah, this command is there, just click it. Yeah, and we have to check the report. So console window, we can see that. Okay, check design image already exists, override. Okay, yeah, no messages are read. Okay, our design, no warning, no info. Okay, then our design is alright. So for you, one thing I can also check report timing. Yeah, timing is also good, and minimum delay. Yeah, I'm going to use some script for the time being purpose, and I don't want to go the long beyond. So here we can set a slack is violated, so whole slack is violated right now. All right, okay, so the next thing is we have to do the placement. So task assistant, we can get the create placement block. Yeah, accordingly our design we can use. So I am going to use the default one. Yeah, and apply it. So basically we can see that our placement is done right now, and after the placement we can see also that some blocks are overlaps. So for this we need to change that particular overlap block. So here this command is there. Okay, so after the legalization our design will be refined. Yeah, like that. And if you want to change whatever the placement we did, so we can use the reset placement. After the placement we can optimize the placement. All right, so our library is not so perfect, so some warnings are there, but still that particular command is run. All right, or we can run up to some extent like final up to. So yes, we can do this like. But no worry about the warning or error messages, it will come. Alright. So the next step is the global route. If you want to see the global route condition map, cell density indices event, but I'm going to see directly the cell placement report. So where we can see that here. Alright. Fine. The report is there, and no zero cell violations are there. Yeah, good. Alright. After that particular steps, if you want to debug something, then we can. Otherwise, we will go to the next step. Yeah, but before going to this, I'm going to show you how the congestion maps come. So reload here, global router. We can see that. Yeah, here. And also we can see the channel congestion and everything, whatever you want to see. Here, everything is there. And whatever we do, that particular script sorry, console window has a history file, and whatever we do, what are the commands we used, every command is here. So for the further process, we can save this command, and we can also edit also like that we can do. So I'm going to select every command. Right. Okay, we can do this. All right. So not going to waste here too much time. And now check pin placement, whether the our placement of the pin is good or not, done or not. Alright, one warning is there. Didn't find any simple warning for the percentage, but okay, it's done also. Now let's go to the next stage, the CTS. But before going to this, we'll save our design. Save as place one. Now for the CTF, we can set up the whole things. Whatever if you want to do some changes, then we can do here. Suppose first we need to check whether our design is capable of doing CTS or not. If you want to change some clock cell spacing, then we can do. Suppose spacing is 1 here, and here is also 1, and here we have the clock block. Library shell, yeah, maybe it's not there, but it's okay. Yes, to accept it. Yeah, we can do like that. Otherwise, we don't need to do this. Alright, whatever we do. Now, everything is like there. You can use up to what extent you can do. Alright. So, for the next step is the sanity check for the pre-CTS. Yeah. Now we can also do the timing setup and update. Okay, we got some new flags. We'll analyze later right now. Right now we have to go for the next step. Yeah. So these things, if you want, you can use. But basically, I'm going to do another final things. So here, my CTS is going to. So first thing, whatever I want to do, I can use these command, right? And if the command has done, then we need to optimize. So this is the clock optimize. So up to route I'm going to use this. So route up to. Yeah. Okay, don't worry about these things. Alright, we'll check. Alright, clock optimization is also done. sorry for that. All right. You also can skip the things because it will take some time. All right. Okay. It will take some time, so I'll try to make the part 2 video from this extent. Okay. No, 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 no need. Right. Okay, it's done. So yeah, here we can go and we can delete this map file. Okay, let us submit. Yeah. Now these things are done, and if you want to change, check the QR report, then you can also do this here. Suppose it is QR, I want to check. Here I can see. Yeah, like that, everything can be done. Okay, design is simple. All right. That's good. Yeah, fine. Sorry. Okay. Oh, where is goes? Hmm, that thing is not there. Close query. Yeah, fine. Now, our next step, instead of routing, directly we can either we can use some setup files or directly we can first check the whether our design is routable or not. Yeah, it's fine. Our design is routable, and now now we have to look in for the active area does not have mouse. Open hierarchy. Actually, I don't want to see. And if I had a fierce CTS. Yeah, done. And for the routing section we have, so yeah, like that. If you want to see the prerequisite, whatever the requirement, yeah, it's good. Yeah, check routability is also there. Come on. Yeah, fine. So after that, for the particular routing, the tool will automatically do, or you can see one by one. So global routing, I'm first going to do this. Yeah, the routing is done. I want to make some tracks here. Tracks are there, and detailed routing is there. So I'm not going to use the 40 iteration. The 5 iteration is good. So this thing, it will take some time. Meanwhile, I'm going to show you the iteration. It will look like that. Yeah, fine. So here you can see that up to that extent you can do your work. Now report timing. I want to check whatever the timing selects are there. Yeah, timing selects is there. Minus delay and hyphen minimum. Yes, flex will be somewhat reduced. And check routes for the any kind of DRC. Yeah, it has the number of nets are there. Okay, 53 DRCs are there. Alright. Check PGDRC we have to check now. No errors found in the page. Alright. Alright. So yeah, up to routing, this has to be done. And if you want to make some changes here, you can do this. If you want to optimize the routing, yeah, the command is here. Iteration should be very less. 5 is good. Yeah, done. If you want to route echo, but before this, we want to check previously 53 and here is 49, so you can see that the DRC error will be out. If you want to do some more iteration, you can do, and here route echo is also there. Maximum number of iteration is 40, it will set to 10. 10 is good. So basically it will be used for the DRC error or some kind of the timing violation. So whether it can be done by this particular system automatically or not, we can see that. Right, we have to check another thing. Yeah. Now DRC is increased, but the timing previously we have some hold. Okay, this is same. Yeah, but somehow by using echo, I think I am going to run it again to optimize the DRC. Okay, let's go. We have to go there again, right? So, all right. So like that, you can complete the up to the this extent. You want to see the congestion map, you can see. Suppose in the clicking, I clicked here and reload here, so congestion map will be there. You can see. If you want to see some another thing, then you can also do by this. And check route is also there for the DRC. I had it, and yeah, sign off check DRC you can also do here. Yeah, before sign off we have the this much of the DRC. All right, and the final if you want to check the LVS, then you can do LVS also. Suppose B20 shots are there, yeah, it will tell. So yeah, up to that extent, up to the route, I have given all the commands, so you can refer this thing also for your task completion. So echo is also there if you want to use the echo, how to use side cell, remove heading buffer, these things, all the things are there. Route echo, place echo sales. Alright, and everything is there. So if you want to use then you can use. But for this video, I'm going to stop here, and yeah, you can explore okay as much as you want. IC related design is also there. Let's check whether we have the license or not for this. Physical verification, sign of check DRC is there. Alright, analysis using the IC validator tool. Yeah, somehow it's showing some error, maybe it's not opening. Okay. Yeah, previously I had to set many things, so no need to go there. Okay, so up to the route, it will be done. So if you want some reference, then you can send me comments, and you can ask your question with the comments. Okay, then, thank you, all the best.